Kindergartners, how are you guys doing today? It's good to see you guys. Hey, we're going to talk about some important things. We're going to talk about Tiger Pride. Have you guys heard Tiger Pride mentioned at all so far this year? Haven't? Okay. Well, I'm going to talk about Tiger Pride very quickly. There are 4 things to it. I will respect myself. I will respect others. I will respect property. And I will respect community. I hear a lot of you guys talking about that. So you guys, I know, have mentioned it before in your classrooms, haven't you? Well, that's really important for us. And the reason why I spend so much time is that it makes our school a safer, happier place. So I'm going to talk about Tiger Pride in the hallway. And this is a hallway right here. You guys can look down the hallway that way. And you can look down the hallway going that way into your classrooms. It's also true of sidewalks. Sidewalks are like hallways, but they're outside. So one way to protect yourself in the hallway is making sure, you guys, that you are walking. You know, a lot of times there'll be a drinking fountain there, or with winter, when you have your boots on, it brings in snow. Sometimes the hallways can be wet. And so if you run and you don't see the water, you can slip and fall. And that's really kind of a big outage. We don't want to see that happen. That's true of sidewalks too. When you're getting off the bus, when you're coming to school, really, really important, you guys, to walk. And so you might hear me say to you, please walk. Sometimes I have to say to you, you know, I think we need to practice our walking. Would you go back to where you started running and walk for me? Because we need a little practice, because sometimes I think we forget how to walk. Okay, so another way that you can respect yourself is by making sure when you're walking forward, that you're not walking backwards. Because if there is somebody or something there, and I don't know it, I could trip and fall, and I can get hurt, and you can get hurt. So it's really important, you guys, to walk forward. Then the other thing, and this is something that you will learn, is that when we're walking, it's kind of like driving. When your parents drive, they drive on the right-hand side of the road. You ever notice that? So this is my right-hand side. This is my right hand. And so if I'm going somewhere, if I'm going to walk to that volunteer at South sign, I'm going to walk on this side because this is the right-hand side. Now, if I'm going to go out to the playground or maybe to the science room, I'm going to go on this side of the hallway because I am now going that way, and this is my right side. Okay? Perfect. Okay, respecting others. How can you respect others? Really important, keep your hands to yourself. We don't want you to tickle or to hit or even pull somebody's hair. Just keep your hands to yourself. And then it's really important when you're in the hallway to have your voices turned off, because there's kids in the classrooms and they're working really hard. They're working hard to learn how to read. They're working hard to learn how to do their math. And so if we go by and we're pretty noisy, what happens is they stop paying attention to their math problem and they're looking out in the hallway. Who's out in the hallway? So it's really, really important to show respect to others. Well, how can you respect property? Well, you know, it's important, again, to keep your hands to yourself, because sometimes when I'm walking by, there might be in the hallways coats and backpacks hung up. And so if I have my hand out like this and I'm walking, and I might knock down somebody's coat or somebody's backpack. Or maybe there's some nice posters or some name tags on the wall. And if I'm walking along like that, I can wreck the property, and I don't want to do that. And another thing that will really help Ken, sometimes you're going to see, especially in the wintertime, I don't know why, maybe it's the boots, that there'll be some black marks on the floor. Just to take some time and just with your shoe erase the black mark. Ken will really like that. It'll really help him, and it'll keep our school looking really neat. Okay, respecting the community. Here's the thing, you guys. Community is kind of a big fancy word. It means all the people in an area. So we live in the community of Princeton, but we also have another community called South Elementary. This is our school, but it's also kind of our community. It is our school community. And a good way that you can show Tiger Pride is by being a great Tiger Pride student. So if you guys are showing Tiger Pride, what happens then is it makes it easier for other kids to do Tiger Pride. So we want to have a great Tiger Pride year, right? Right? We want to be a great Tiger Pride school? All right. And we could do that all by showing Tiger Pride. All right, you guys. You guys did a really good job listening. And I hope we have just a very, very good year, okay? What do you guys think? Should we have a great year? Yeah. Should we have a safe year? Yeah. Should we have a happy year? Yeah. Should we have a respectful year? Yeah. That's Tiger Pride. Good job, you guys. Thanks.